Tensions have hit a boiling point in New Haven. Many people showed up to rally to protect transgender health care and fight back against Trump administration policies. Fox 61's Stephen Reels explains what people want to see from state leaders.
People who came out here to the New Haven Green on Thursday had one message: let transgender kids grow up. And part of that mission, many say, needs to come from protecting health care in the state. It's a vow that echoes through New Haven.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
As protesters push back against recent executive orders from the Trump administration.
Open up those clinic doors.
Open up those clinic doors.
It comes 2 weeks after leadership from both Yale New Haven Hospital and Connecticut Children's Medical Center said they would roll back gender-affirming care for people under 19 years old.
This is going to be a huge disadvantage for the trans people in Connecticut.
Among those rallying,
The attack on trans people is an attack on what remains of the welfare state.
community college professor Eric Maroney, who got gender-affirming care at Connecticut Children's when he was 40 years old. He stresses the action taken by the administration against trans healthcare has rippling effects across generations, especially when surgeries aren't usually a factor for children in the trans community.
So gender-affirming care for youth primarily takes the form of counseling and then perhaps something like hormone blockers. Surgeries are never performed on people under the age of 18 and never at the age of 18 without parental consent.
Now protesters are looking for action. They aren't the only ones. Last week, State Attorney General William Tong announced Connecticut would join a multi-state lawsuit to challenge the actions of the Trump administration. The lawsuit claims the White House is overstepping its authority to use threats to pressure healthcare providers. Attorney General Tong released a statement saying gender-affirming care is essential, life-saving medical treatment that supports individuals in living as their authentic selves, and the decision to pursue such treatment should not involve the federal government. Period. Full stop.
There's like an emotional and psychological attack that happens as well, right? When you're constantly being met with a barrage of rhetoric from the media, from politicians, that you're somehow evil, or you're somehow freakish, or you somehow don't fit in society, or you somehow need to be corrected, right? That has a real harm on anyone, but especially a young person who is still developing their sense of self.
Outside of the lawsuit, a lot of attention is now on state leaders as protesters say they want to see more movement in the state to restore gender-affirming care. And that has brought up the possibility from some protesters who say they want to see a special session to do just that. In New Haven, Stephen Reels, Fox 61.